Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. This is the Robaer Report. I am your host, Robaer Washington. It's been a little while since I've been back in live and in living color. Been running around on these Mondays, and it looks like I'm struggle streaming. On my side, it looks like it's good at times, and then it's buffering at times. So, if the outcome of this video or this recording, we shall know. Let's get take care of some housekeeping events. Let me see. Did I throw up? Yep. We're putting up the banner ads. Shout out to our advertisers. Um, Today is the last Monday of January 2003. January 30th, 2023. It's a good Monday. Beautiful day outside. I'm looking out the window right now and they're suggesting that snow is coming in the next couple of days. Who knows? But I know the day is awesome outside. If you look at the title of the show today, the title of the show today is The Robaer Report, My Take on the Tyre Nichols Traffic Stop Outcome. So I won't belabor the point because, as a matter of fact, I know nothing about the outcome. I know nothing about what brought about this issue. I've only seen headlines, have not watched the video. I am not planning on watching the video, just as regarding the George Floyd situation. Uh, I did not watch a video of that either. And that was a couple of years ago. And I'll get to why I don't watch those videos in the present moment. Maybe later on, give it a couple of years, and my mind will be able to understand what's happening on that video, on those videos, and also the host of other law enforcement involved. I was about to say murders. I won't say that. Law enforcement, violent attacks between whoever, however the news media spins it, and those who control the culture in regard to taking the culture into the future. However y'all spin it, the interaction between the law enforcement personnel and soon to be a citizen. Um, so I'll get to this point. So two reasons I won't watch out. First reason is I've actually been eyewitness to a murder. I was probably the only eyewitness and I just did not understand. And I was an adult. I was in my 20s. I did not understand how I could see a person. I could know a person is living and breathing in the moment, and then a split second later, half a second later, their life is expired. I didn't understand, and it bothered me for years after that. So I tend not to watch killings or or murders or deletions. I'll say deletions, because I actually I broke my own rule a few years after that, watching being eyewitness to that murder, and I watched a video on YouTube uh, of soldiers in somewhere in the middle, one of the Middle Eastern countries of the world, and it was on YouTube, and it was weird because I had to sign in and do all these checks to make sure I'm an adult. Do I agree with content? And I watched this video of a long line of men. And I wouldn't be surprised if it was 1,000 men that were unarmed, walking in a straight line on the beach. And there was another group of armed men who were prodding these men along. The video cuts to the men laying on the beach next to the ocean, and there's a gentleman with a rifle, shotgun, whatever, walks up, walks down the line, and commences to shoot everyone in their head. And it baffled me that's taking place, but it's been going on forever. It just baffled me to see it like that in such live and living color, and I wasn't I'm not able to unsee that. So And then also with that murder that I was eyewitness to, I'm not able to unsee that actually happened. Multiple people lost their life in regards to being alive on the planet. But if those people were ever caught, somebody possibly went to prison behind that. So that's multiple people lost their lives and families. And back a few months ago, I told you all about my situation with the carjacking, and that I'm getting better, but that's still a traumatic experience because I had a rifle. I guess it was a rifle. It was a handgun rifle. It was a murder machine, in my opinion, pointed in my face. And so I am getting over that. But I back to brother Tyre Nichols. Um, uh, Subsequent ending of his life at I assume it was a traffic stop. Like I said, I hadn't seen any of the video, so I can't really speak on it like that, on what happened. But I do know why I won't be watching it. Not now, anyway. Maybe in the future, I'll be taking the time to watch that video over and over again. Because one thing that got to me, I believe it came. Now, don't quote me. I believe that video came out this past Friday. That video, whoever posted that video online or on television, huge ratings. That was a publicity stunt to post it on a Friday. And advertising dollars possibly streamed to that network, to that one or multiple networks, to whoever claims some rights to that video. A shout out to their brother's parents, a mother. I believe there may be the father. I don't know. Like I said, I hadn't seen anything dealing with this circumstances. The only thing I know that I keep seeing 5 police officers who are assumed to be of the Negro people, blacks, African Americans, Afro Americans, Negroes, coloreds, whatever the heck you want to call, our people, well, black people, blacks, Negretians, whatever the Negro, N-word, whatever you want to call it. I just saw 5 images. They had them in one part, they had them in a police uniform with the flag in the back. The other part, they had them, looks like they had mug shots, regular clothes on. Man, it's rough right there, buddy. You're a law enforcement officer and you on trial for some form of, that's rough. That's rough. But even more rough is the fact that we're going through this in this world right now, in American society, with this young man having lost his life for whatever reason at a traffic stop. And from the video, which I hadn't watched, but from from the I forgot the term they used, but from the still image, looks like it was dark, and brother lost his life at nighttime. Probably had a whole lot of stuff to do. Brother may have had a day planner. Other reason I had a day planner with a bunch of tasks he needed to fulfill. One other reason this tends to hit home with me, even though I hadn't watched it, is that it was in Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis, Tennessee is one of my favorite places to go. I love me some Memphis, Tennessee. M-Town, I grew up in Stark, Mississippi, about 3 hours south, and Memphis was like the holy grail of the big city. If you was going to Atlanta, that was another country. New Orleans, we didn't know much about New Orleans. New Orleans was mystique. Atlanta was another country, but Memphis, M-Town, you was going to the big city. And as I got older, I started to understand that Memphis was not a very big city, but Memphis is an awesome city. I love Memphis. Everything that it offers. I at one point wanted to move to Memphis. I got man I grew up with. He lives in Memphis. My brother, born on the same day, different mother, different father, but born on the same day. Shout out to Stanley Johnson. So I just wanted to come in today to talk to you all about why I won't be watching my take on the Tyre Nichols traffic stop outcome. I don't have a take. One day I might, but right now it's too much for me to be watching. So have a good day, you all. Enjoy your Monday. And once again, this is the Robaer Report. I really thank you all for taking the time to watch this stream, and sorry for the buffering. Peace.